Hello everyone and welcome to this video where we'll be discussing the book Atomic Habits by James Clear. This book has become a bestseller and has helped countless individuals improve their lives by developing better habits. In this video, we'll give a 4-minute summary of the key takeaways from Atomic Habits and explain how you can use these insights to create lasting change in your own life. Chapter 1: The Surprising Power of Tiny Habits. In Chapter 1, James Clear introduces the idea that small, consistent actions can have a big impact on our lives. He calls these actions atomic habits and explains how they can be used to build long-term success. Clear argues that it's not the one-time big actions that change our lives, but the habits we form through daily, consistent effort. He uses the example of how a small daily savings habit can lead to a substantial amount saved over time. Chapter 2: How Habits Shape Our Identity. In Chapter 2, James Clear explains how our habits shape our identity. He argues that our habits determine who we are and that changing our habits can lead to a change in our identity. Clear suggests that we should focus on developing habits that align with the person we want to become, rather than trying to change our behavior directly. By changing our habits, we can change our identity, which in turn changes our behavior. Chapter 3: The 4 Laws of Behavior Change. In Chapter 3, James Clear introduces the 4 laws of behavior change, which are: 1. Make it obvious. 2. Make it attractive. 3. Make it easy. 4. Make it satisfying. Clear explains how these laws can be used to create and stick to good habits, and how they can be used to break bad habits. By following these laws, we can make positive change more effortless and enjoyable. Chapter 4: The Aggregation of Marginal Gains. In Chapter 4, James Clear discusses the concept of the aggregation of marginal gains. He argues that small improvements in many areas of our lives can lead to a significant overall improvement. Clear gives the example of the British cycling team, who improved their performance by making small improvements in many areas, rather than focusing on one big change. He explains how this concept can be applied to our own lives to achieve greater success. Chapter 5: The 2-Minute Rule. In Chapter 5, James Clear introduces the 2-minute rule, which states that habits can be started with just 2 minutes of effort. He argues that starting small is key to forming new habits, as it makes it easier to stick to them. Clear explains how the 2-minute rule can be used to develop good habits, such as exercising, reading, or meditating, by starting with just 2 minutes a day. He also explains how it can be used to break bad habits, such as procrastination, by starting with just 2 minutes of focused work. To summarize, Atomic Habits by James Clear is a powerful guide to creating lasting change in your life. By focusing on small, consistent habits, changing our identity, following the 4 laws of behavior change, embracing the aggregation of marginal gains, and starting with the 2-minute rule, we can achieve our goals and become the person we want. If you liked this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel.